was doing great.
Right.
Just in case you wanna.
Don't worry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was traveling. I was doing kumwesu. I was meeting some of the top celebrities in Africa and even internationally.
Right.
I once attended an award show with Trey Songz, Khloe Kardashian, French Montana, Marlon Wayans. They were just cut the phone. Yeah.
Okay.
Which was really humbling and amazing. Traveling to different countries, and I was dating my favorite ex, who I always talk about.
You always so tight. We're gonna break this up. No, she's dealt with that.
No, I've dealt with that. No, I've dealt with that. Honestly, I have dealt with it, but it's just me appreciating someone.
Right.
So I felt like that was my season. My season to thrive, my season to do all things.
Right.
Like my career was just starting. And then I decided, okay, well, I broke up, with him.
Right.
And I decided to move back to Zambia.
Okay.
And when I moved back, I went through a dry spell. And so, this is something that people don't know. When I moved back, I didn't even have a car.
Oh my word. You had to
I don't want to
rely on
ruin my
public
makeup, but I'm going to cry.
Oh my, and we don't have service near here.
I don't want to cry.
Oh my.
I didn't have a car. I was renting an apartment in Chadley.
Right.
But there was a taxi driver who was very kind to me. His name is Roderick.
All right.
So Roderick and I had an arrangement where he used to pick me up every day. I joined Hot FM in 2015.
Right.
And he used to fetch me every day, take me to work I used to do 18 to 21.
Right.
I used to work from Monday to Thursday. So he used to pick me up every day, Monday to Thursday, take me to work, bring me back. And I told him, I'll be paying you at the month end.
Oh my word.
Because I
hear you. The MME can see.
So I obviously couldn't afford. I couldn't afford transportation. And when I lived in SA, I had a good life. I had 2 cars.
Oh my.
I used to drive a Mercedes, which I used to use when going shopping in Santon and like really good life.
Right.
And then I had this Toyota, which I used to use when going to town. Okay. Like, it's just a Toyota. Like, this is our town car.
Exactly.
And then I came back and I didn't even have a town car.
Oh my word.
Naomi, I need a tissue.
Please. Thank you very much.
So, things just didn't work out for me. I tried. I was going to get married to someone whose dad was in politics.
All right.
So I left Hot FM in 2016 because of the politics, and I moved to Kasama. I stayed there for a while.
Oh my.
I was just freelancing. 2017, I just went through a dry spell.
It was just dry. Everything you tried was just no.
It was just a dry spell. It was a dry spell. It was bad.
Oh my.
In 2017, I mean, I was doing other things. I was freelancing, voiceovers.
Right.
I remember Dangote called me, Dangote Cement. They called me during that dry spell. I was getting jobs here and there, but it wasn't me. It wasn't what I wanted to do. And I told my friend to say, you know what, I'm done with this media thing. Maybe this is not where I belong. Because the jobs I'm getting are like scattered. It's one. Zambezi Magic, call me one. Dangote, one thing. Go TV, one thing. And I thought, Nana Fidekain. Let me just stop. But I used to dream.
Okay. Good.
I used to dream things. Like, sometimes I'll dream I have a microphone. And I used to tell Pastor Mtonga, there's a pastor in Kitwe. Pastor Mtonga, hi.
Okay.
He's a friend of the family. And he said, Jacob used to dream.
Yes. He was a
Sorry,
dream
not Jacob.
to me about.
Yeah, I'm happy because I'm not bitter. I wish him well. I mean, he's a good man. Things didn't work out. Right. He really embarrassed me. Church. Mom bought me a rosary. I've forgotten. There's a prayer. Jesus have mercy on me. Jesus heal me. Jesus save me. Jesus free me. If Jesus makes me free, I will be free indeed. Jesus have mercy on me. I used to pray the rosary. Jesus free me. Jesus heal me. Jesus save me. If Jesus makes me free, I'll be free indeed. Jesus have mercy on me. My mother gave me that prayer. I used to pray every day. Jesus have mercy on me. Jesus heal me. Jesus save me. Jesus free me. It was terrible. I thank God when you do the breakfast show.
Right.
In the morning, the driver picks you up.
All right.
So you don't have to drive yourself unless you really want to.
Oh my.
The driver used to pick me up, drop me off.
Right.
Pick me up, drop me off. And then came the bank.
Right.
And the bank said, yeah, well, we're giving loans. I mean, you're employed. you're earning a salary, so do you want to apply for a loan? And I spoke to my bosses and I asked them, can I apply for a loan? And they agreed. They're like, yeah, sure, why not? I mean, as long as you're not catching any flights and leaving hot because we don't trust you. I said, boss, please.
I am here.
I applied for a loan and I bought my BMW, the Mutale.
Oh, the
And I said,
Mutale.
I'm going to customize it because I said, I'm going to customize it and I will customize every car that I have because I have booked buses. I have paid by Roderick Lesampad. By Roderick, I never follow per month and I couldn't even give you money every day.
No. When you get paid, that's when you come
I see him there at Chadley. Every time I see him, I'm like, my Roderick, send him you know, every now and then. He's still a good friend.
Oh my.
I got a loan and I bought my BM. Somebody said, no, why don't you just buy like a Toyota? I'm like, a Toyota? That nigga took my Toyota and gave it to another woman. I am buying a Toyota. I'm going to buy a BMW and I'm going to own a Range Rover and I will drive a G-Wagon because I deserve it. That's when I samu kampelo fonde fwai.
Amen.
Na poka load na stand na motoka.
Oh my.
Namba no kwensha. Hello bambo kumbepe shatenda na banani. I thought I said wondering, but each if is this what I'm going to go through? Do you even know my story? Do you know what I've been through?
I have to explain to
I have to explain myself at every stage. Now I have to explain who I am, how I got my money, how I did this. I'm like, money sound. So okay, right now, honestly, just believe whatever it is you want. God bless you. You can believe anything you want. It's okay. But God knows my heart and God sees my story. So even with this, somebody's going to make fun of it. I know. There were comments on the other one. Just stick to advertising and doing what? I'm not even claiming I'm holier than thou.
No.
I've been a Christian. I've been given my life to God since 2011. I've been soldiering on. This is not new. I'm just doing it on Facebook. It's the first time. And purely because I was touched on Sunday. I couldn't believe the number of messages I read that people say they had a bad day, they had this. And I said, no, Mushwa.
Right.
People who follow me.
Right.
I am who I am because of people who follow me and they support me.
Right.
And even if I win something or get something small, I want to share, give back, or, you know, we can't be the mommy and we are struggling.
No,
we can't be the mommy and, you know, if confusion. I said, no. I said, God, I think it's time to pray. Because that's what I do. Daimona sometimes danger. Nati yo ide say yo fast ka fast. Nat how they sata. Chatting kadipe, but I was more embarrassed because this is somebody I was going to spend the rest of my life with. And I was like, how do you just give a car to someone? Like, just like that. Like, the place is still in my mother's house. Like, how dare you? There's one time where I used to live in Ibex. I had no car. He had taken the car. Adia. I had to book a whole bus because transport, yade shupa. Ichungule shindam kusari after 6.
Right.
Na sa mona fe bus the empty. Na sa fe driver na papa. Terkeni sende fe bus. Yours fe naladi pilama seats. I just need to get to work, please.
Oh my word.
I booked the whole bus. He left me at Long Acres. I even gave him extra and I got to work. Flavor has seen me break down. Life has been that crazy.
Oh my word.
But since I rejoined the station and I started working, at that point I just said, you know what? Maybe let me focus on work.
Right.
Let me put this relationship thing aside. Maybe it's not working.
Okay.
You know, God, just tell me, am I meant to be a mechanic? Because
my word.
So I focused on my work
if you
chatting kadipe, but I was more embarrassed because this is somebody I was going to spend the rest of my life with. And I was like, how do you just give a car to someone? Like, just like that. Like, the place is still in my mother's house. Like, how dare you? There's one time where I used to live in Ibex. I had no car. He had taken the car. Adia. I had to book a whole bus because transport yade shupa. Ichungule shindam kusari after 6.
Right.
Na sa mona fe bus the empty. Na sa fe driver na papa. Terkeni sende fe bus. Yours fe naladi pilama seats. I just need to get to work, please.
Oh my word.
I booked the whole bus. He left me at Long Acres. I even gave him extra and I got to work. Flavor has seen me break down. Life has been that crazy.
Oh my word.
But since I rejoined the station and I started working, at that point I just said, you know what? Maybe let me focus on work.
Right.
Let me put this relationship thing aside. Maybe it's not working.
Okay.
You know, God, just tell me, am I meant to be a mechanic? Because
my word.
So I focused on my work.
If you put a little closure on somebody, because somebody out there might